And we've got a very special guest who's joining us via Skype right now. We have Robert Thornton, who is the president, CEO, chief cook and bottle washer, everything all in one for Paper Clouds Apparel, which we've been talking to you guys about since last week. And so you were just telling us during the break that you are Paper Clouds Apparel in total. Is that correct, Robert?
Everything goes through me, except for the next line of shirts. We're actually going to hire individuals with special needs to do all the packaging for us as well.
Awesome. We love that. So tell us a little bit about what Paper Clouds Apparel is, and let's talk about the shirts first, because these are kind of amazing shirts. Tell us why we would be interested in owning one of these shirts.
All right. All the artwork on Paper Clouds Apparel shirts has all been created by individuals with special needs. And they're also on earth-friendly, super soft bamboo shirts. We use water and soy-based inks, so that's also, we're lowering our carbon footprint on the earth, and it's better for the earth than a traditional cotton shirt. And then we also take 50% of the profits from each shirt sold, then goes back to the special needs school or organization that donated the artwork that is on the shirt.
So we're showing some of the shirts to our viewers at home right now. They're absolutely beautiful. But just to back up a little bit, so if I get this correct, they're earth friendly. They're politically correct in terms of this lovely artwork that we're making that happen with individuals who have special needs. And you are donating half of the proceeds to some pretty amazing organizations. And they're soft. They're made out of bamboo, which if you guys have experienced any kind of t-shirt material or material made from bamboo, which is sustainable, they're also, it's lovely, a lovely, lovely feel to them. So Robert, this is a pretty incredible idea that you have going here. Very smart.
Thank you. Well, it's my mom. My mother, she was a bus driver for special needs kids up in Northern California. And I went back home to visit her, and she had some artwork on her refrigerator. She had a little girl on her bus route who her body, it just wouldn't break down protein, so she couldn't build muscle. And she would sit there strapped in and draw the whole entire route. And a lot of times she would then give the drawings to my mother.
How wonderful.
I just happened to see one, and I was like, this is amazing.
Okay, and so you had this idea then to put it on t-shirts, because I think that, people would enjoy wearing a shirt that feels great, looks great, and has a benefit to the earth and to some individuals with special needs. So you started out then with just your mom's school that she worked for, and how did you branch into other schools?
Well, we actually started out with a school in Phoenix. It's called Valley Life. They're the oldest rehabilitation center in all of Arizona. Over 450 special needs individuals valley-wide. So we've been with them for the past 2.5 years, and now we're actually in the process of expanding, and that's why we're on Kickstarter trying to raise the money so we can pick up more schools.
Okay, so talk to us and explain, for a lot of our viewers know what Kickstarter is because we've had other people that were doing a Kickstarter, but for somebody who doesn't, explain what Kickstarter is.
Kickstarter is basically, it's called crowdfunding. So you basically, if you want to start a business or you have a great idea, you put it on there, and then the nation can look at it. And they like what you're doing, then they can donate money, and contribute, and that's not just a donation. Obviously, you pick a reward. So say if you want, for instance, right now we're on a special where for our $30 rewards, you get a Paper Clouds Apparel shirt or one of our shirts in the future, so you can get a rain check. Plus, you will also get a magnetic Paper Clouds Apparel bumper sticker for your car. And we'll thank you on our Facebook page, on Twitter, and our new website that we're currently building as well.
Okay, well, you were breaking up just a little bit there, and I don't know whether it was me or our connection with you, but let's talk a little bit more about the Kickstarter and clarify one thing. So, first of all, where can people find it on Kickstarter? They just go on Kickstarter and search Paper Clouds Apparel?
You can, if you go on Kickstarter and then you select the fashion link.
Okay.
Or I'm pretty sure you can probably just put Paper Clouds Apparel when you get on the Kickstarter site, and we'll pop up on there. Or, I mean, if they go to our Facebook page, if they go to our website right now, it's plastered all over there right now as well.
It's good to plaster things on Facebook. And so what is your goal to raise? What are you raising money for?
For expansion, because right now we have the one school in Arizona, but right now we have a contract signed with Autism Speaks, where we're going to raise money for Autism Speaks. We also have a contract with a
a therapy place outside of Philadelphia called A Total Approach, and they do amazing work there. They've got a video on YouTube, A Total Approach, where it's just phenomenal work there that they do. We're also going to Achievement Academy in Las Vegas, Nevada, also has a contract signed with us. We have this amazing artist. Her name is, she goes on, her Facebook page is Nat Cat 921. And she's an amazing young lady on the autism spectrum who is right now going to college, and she's designing shirts for us right now. And we're going to raise money for, I believe it's the Easter Seals Crossroads in Indianapolis that she went to, and I guess they helped her learn how to drive, so she got her driver's license through them. And so there's a lot of great special needs schools and organizations that really need our help.
Yeah, absolutely. And so if you get this money, is it likely then that you could join? So if there was a school who wanted to raise money with you, that they could contact you if you're able to expand? And you
Most definitely.
Okay.
That's what we're trying to win. I mean, so any school, any special needs school, any special needs organization that, that needs help, because there's a lot of them out there that they're dilapidated, that don't have, iPads for their kids, that don't have art programs, and like Valley Life, they actually wouldn't have an art program at all right now if it hadn't been for the money that we raised for them.
Well, that was going to be the next question that I was going to ask you. So I would imagine that you've been able to make some things happen, and so you've been able to give art supplies?
Yeah. Yep. If Valley Life, their art program basically is running right now off of proceeds that Paper Clouds Apparel has raised for them.
Awesome.
So that's made every sacrifice, all the hard work, when you hear something like that, it's all that hard work, it goes away, and you're just smiling from ear to ear for a long time.
I'll bet. I want to put you in touch with, I don't know if you're familiar with them, there's an organization called the Art of Autism, and they do some amazing artwork, and some of their artists were just featured when they had World Autism Day by the UN for stamps that were made. They have a book of art, and Robert, you're going to love it. So we'll put you in touch with them as well. But first thing, you need to get some help for your Kickstarter here.
Yes,
and
please,
so
please.
some of what we missed when you were talking, because Skype is like that. So when somebody goes to your Kickstarter page, they can donate, and in exchange for donating, depending on which level they're at, they can get different things to happen for them as a result. I missed some of the different dollar amounts and what you got for them. And of course, people should go to the Kickstarter page to see for themselves, but give me just an idea of one or two, and let's see if we can have you be clear in the connection when you're talking about it.
Well, if they choose a $30 reward,
Okay.
they'll receive one of our Paper Clouds Apparel shirt, plus they'll receive, we have magnetic bumper stickers for their car. And then they will also be given, credit on our website that we have. We have a donor listing. We will also thank them on our Facebook page, on Twitter, and let the world know that this person's doing something great, And
Okay.
it's we also have there's like a $5 donation where for $5 then they get the shout outs as they call them, and it's just one of those things where if we could get all of our friends to simply give up Starbucks for one day and then donate that $5 to Paper Clouds Apparel, we can literally take that money and help millions of individuals with special needs.
Absolutely. Truly wonderful. And so a couple of different things that people can do. If they go to your website right now, they could buy a t-shirt, correct?
Right now we're doing all sales through the Kickstarter program. Because we want all of the money to go towards that, because with the way Kickstarter is run, if you don't reach your goal, then you don't receive a dime that's been donated to you. So we have to reach that $8,000 goal to even receive a dime.
Okay, and all it's going to take for you to make the expansion is $8,000.
Yes.
Which in the realm of business is a very small amount of money. When you're trying to raise it, it feels like a mountain, but But okay, so you need to raise $8,000, and so right now, if somebody wants to buy a T-shirt, the best way to do it, the only way to do it, is to go to Kickstarter, make that $30 donation. For that $30, you're going to get a T-shirt, and know that you're going to have an impact that is positive on the special needs community. But you're also going to leave no carbon footprint or small carbon footprint, because this is an amazing shirt, and you're going to have a shirt for it.
Yes.
And they get to pick which shirt they want.
Yep. They can pay, or if they, because we're going to have so many. We're going to release 2 shirts every 2 weeks, once we get our funding, for a different school, different organization. So say for the first 2 weeks, we're working with Autism Speaks. There will be a female piece of artwork chosen and then a male piece of artwork chosen. The male shirts will go on 3 different, say, colored shirts, either V-neck or crew neck shirts.
Okay.
And then the women's shirts, they will have an option to put it on either a V-neck T-shirt, a tank top, or a spaghetti strap camisole top as well. So we'll have a bunch of different versions to choose from.
Okay. And if they want to not, they can get a gift receipt so that they can get a T-shirt down the line. So if they're planning on their school participating and they want to wait for one of their school T-shirts, they don't have to get the T-shirt right now.
And that's the great thing about Kickstarter is you can get rain checks. You know, so if they once they donate and we raise our money, then everybody will receive an email asking them, you know, which shirt they want, which style, and if they put in that email, you know, I want to wait until you guys are raising money for Autism Speaks.
Okay.
Okay, great. Then you know what? You know, we'll take note of that. And when the Autism Speaks shirts comes out, you email, let me know which one you want, and it's in the mail. Okay,
great. And I just want to say to people, this is a great gift for the person that you don't know what to give for them. Go to Kickstarter, donate $30, do it, and say I'm doing in this person's name, so you can have a gift receipt for them, give it to them for their birthday or the holiday, and say not only do you get this fabulous T-shirt that you get to pick out, but you had an impact in the world. This is a wonderful thing to do. We're looking at some of the T-shirts. They're absolutely beautiful, and saying to another parent, saying, and I just want you to know that all of the artwork that is done on these T-shirts is done by individuals with special needs. That's going to mean something to the person that you're gifting it to. So I think that's a great idea to gift. Robert, I'm so glad that you came and were with us. These shirts are beautiful. They're sensory friendly in terms of they're soft, and
they're so soft.
And they can machine wash them.
Yes, yep. I just machine wash them. I mean, like this shirt that I'm wearing, I've had this shirt for 2 years. This is the first shirt that we put out, you know, and it's still great. You know, I've never had any problems with anybody buying them and having problems with them getting destroyed by their washer or dryer.
Okay. So I want to encourage you to support this young man who has a great idea and is making a difference, and support these beautiful T-shirts and support the artists. This is a wonderful, wonderful idea. And Robert, we want to hear back from you to know how far are you on your quest right now towards the $8,000?
Right now, I know I think we're 10 days in, and we've raised about $1,800.
Okay. So you get a month in which to raise it? How many days?
Yes, I believe we have 19 more days, including today.
All right.
September 16th, I believe, is our final day.
Okay, so we'll put the word out there, let folks know. Now is the time to do this and get them for gifts. You know that there's one aunt or uncle that's always hard to buy for, or you may want to keep it for yourself, because bamboo T-shirts.
Once they get it and feel it, they probably will have to order another one.
I was just gonna say, you probably ought to get 2, because if you felt bamboo, and Robert, have you thought about doing a kids line too? Because we love to.
We are.
Okay, good.
With this next line, we plan on doing a kids line.
We love to put bamboo T-shirts on our kids because they are sensory friendly. They're so soft. So absolutely wonderful. Robert, I want to thank you for being with us today, and we'll continue to talk about this throughout until you said September 15th.
September 16th, I believe, is our last. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll keep putting the word out, but thank you for all the good work that you're doing, and the soft T-shirts that are beautiful.
Without the help of you guys, you know, this isn't possible. You know, I mean, I'm just a one-person team, so I need the help of everybody out there just to pitch in any way they can, whether it's, you know, talking about it on Facebook. You know, I mean, obviously, if they contribute, that's amazing. But just spreading the word on Facebook, you know, talking about it to their friends.
You're on Facebook as well. You have a Paper Clouds Facebook.
Paper Clouds Apparel, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, we'll share that on our site today, and we'll try to get the word out, and you guys can do that at home. We always talk on this show about the power of one person and what one person can do. And here's this young man who's making a difference and giving art supplies. So support, wear the T-shirt. It's all good. All right. We'll put the word out there, and we'll continue putting it out there. And check back with us, Robert, because we want to know how you're doing.
I will be emailing you continually, I'm sure.
All right.
I don't have your email. I'll be pestering you a lot, I'm sure.
And I'm on Facebook. You can, if all else fails, Robert and I had a terrible time with my, something's up with my email. But you can always talk to me on Facebook as well, Robert.
Oh, I did a ton of promoting. I was Autism Live in it all over Facebook the last couple of years.
Well, we appreciate that too. So we'll work together and get the word out there. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you in the coming days.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.